The one in blue, a dark color here, about to get up because I'm coming in with the cam. He is turning around so you can't see it. He is the race that's been stalking me. And his people somehow accessed my device and deleted my better pictures of him, which makes sense because they are Google. They own Google. That is Donald Trump's family. Compare the pictures of that when you zoom in on the high def close-ups of that video. And you see they all look the same. The people own the media, people own CNN, the people own all those gossip internet channels and all that. The Truth Movement, Major whatever, Alex Jones family, all those people. That dude in specific stalked me for like 6 months, acting like my friend, even though like I want nothing to do with anyone who looks like them, because they've been stalking me for like 30 years. But especially since I started running presidency, they've been following me for like thousands of miles across like different nations and stuff. They would stalk me, and they were scared in other nations because they don't fit in as well. And in Mexico, I could just like pay the cops like $20 and they'd probably off them and stuff. So they weren't that ballsy in Mexico, but in USA, they begin ballsy and stuff. But yeah, that's who we're up against, and that's the powers they have, is to access my device apparently and delete my videos that I've taken of them. And they run the Christian churches, they run the satanic temples, they run the atheist movement, the science cult. You can see they all look the same. Carl Sagan, Einstein, that dude, Barack Obama's mom, Donald Trump's family, Jared Kushner, Fauci. They all look the same. It's that easy. We're in a game world, okay? And God has cursed these people. Like, we forced them to write their own demise. Like, yes, they run the Christian cult, and yes, it's probably a scam through and through, but we at least forced them to do things like the COVID thing. That wasn't their idea. That was me. I took it, like, they came to me and they blamed me for using the New World Order magic. You guys know where everyone, like all the Hollywood stars, like put their hands up over their eyes and do the pyramid symbol over their eyes. Like, they came to me and they said COVID was my fault because I was doing that and stuff. Because I was like trying to figure out, how did these people do this? So I tried to use their magic to like burn down them and their nations and stuff, and route them out. And apparently they have to do it. Like, on some level, they have to, like, they're just mind controlled slaves that the game is operating as well. So they're evil within this game. And that's why they have to hide who they are, because they know they're evil and they know their days are numbered. And that's why they've been stalking me for like 30 years, is because somehow they found out like who I am and that I'm smart enough to see them, and eventually I would. And they've been in my life for like 30 years, separating me from the other humans, trying to make sure I can't advance or go nowhere. But the good thing is I was born into this world more advanced than almost anything here. So even as a toddler, like, I didn't really need to advance further. I was already smart enough to analyze, and whatever is really operating the world, it like took like picture frames of everything that happened that was vitally important for me to remember. Again, like everyone else in here, like the clones, I can summon with their fake histories and all that. I'm assuming like it does that with my memory too, and it gives me the stuff that I need to know and need to remember and stuff. But anyways, that's one of them. And if you're friends with one of them, and once they start like nuking the planet and stuff, once they have like Russia come over here and China come over here and stuff, because they're trying to build their little New World Order in Israel, like, if you're friends with them, you're not going to be allowed around me. Like, if you bring any of them around me, and trust me, like, I'm pretty sure, like, I'm the fucking one in this game. So you're not going to be allowed in the main camp once they fucking exterminate society, and then it goes off. I'm going to make sure that, like, no one is allowed anywhere around us. Other than that, I will give up that camp, and that camp will fail. So I'll be giving ultimatums and stuff. I already am giving ultimatums. Everyone in my life who looks at a Bible, looks at the Satanic Bible, looks at science, worships Einstein, any of that. If you yet alone be married to one of them, have kids with one of them, be friends with one of them. If you even come close enough to worship one of their ideas, then you are not allowed to talk to me, period.